Hello guys and welcome back to another SBC video. It's been a minute since we done one. There's some new SBCs out for the future stars stuff, so I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on which ones are worth completing. We'll go through all of them. I won't waste too much time on the older ones, but if you enjoy this style of video, do leave a like, subscribe, and let's get into it. If you need the cheapest FC25 coins to build your super team, then check out MMOEXP by clicking the link down below and use code JambooUK for 5% off. Okay, so we're starting off from the back pages here. We've got this Marquinhos, which I've completed. He's been in my team ever since. I love the guy, but it is one of those things where I just feel like he's one of them. Every year on FIFA, he just performs. Like, I just love a Marquinhos on FIFA. I don't know what it is. We have this Stam here. In my opinion, this is one of the better centre-backs in the whole game. Just reminds me of Virgil. Like, he's 6'3", he's got good pace, elite defending physicals. Benefits for the chemistry as well, being a hero. He's definitely worth adding in. We have Anguissa here. He is 4-star weak foot. It's a decent enough all-round card. Like, if you're on a cheaper budget and you're just starting the game, why not? You know, it's super cheap. We have this Caicedo here. From the Real Madrid female team. 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, really quick, good finishing, really weird but good passing. Like, there's no curve there, but 95 short pass is insane. Really good on the ball as well, despite the horrible balance. Technical, quick step, finesse. It's actually a decent card. You know, if you're running around with like Bon Mati, Patayas, and you need like a female card from that league to add in, inside forward plus is actually good. Super cheap as well. We have Marta here, the legend. 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Can play as a striker as well, or out on the right. It's actually really well-rounded card. It's the pace that's a bit of a letdown, but a hunter on there sort of fixes that. It's just linking these cards in, isn't it? But that's actually like a really, really good card. Trickster is a waste as the plus, but still got technical. Classic 10 plus as well. It's a good card. We have this one here. I was looking at this, and I feel like this is... It's about linking the card in, right? That's the hard part. But this is insane value, by the way. I'm looking at the left winger one. It's got the 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. It's got rapid and technical plus. With 93 pace, good shooting and passing, great dribbling, good physical. The card's actually nuts. Like, that's really good because those play styles are what's making it. You know, technical and rapid is the plus on this meta. That is really nice. It's like the inside forward. I actually really rate the card. It's just about linking it in, as I say. But I think that's worth completing because it's super nice and cheap as well. If you look at it, you've got an 88, an 87, an 86, and there we are. Like, with potential upgrades as well. I think that's a must complete. It's just about linking it in, but there's going to be good cards popping up everywhere. You have DeMarco here, which funnily enough is one of the cards that actually does link this one in. He's just great. I used one of his cards at the start of the year, and even that was really good, and that's nowhere near, you know, as good as this one is. 4-star, 4-star. He's just got everything, man. It's a shame he can't play as like a centre mid, because as a box-to-box, he would be right up there. But good pace. You need the shadow on him, of course, but it's the overlapping one, you know, he's elite on the ball, his shooting's great, elite passing, his physical, just everywhere you look, he's really good. The only criticism is obviously his defensive play styles, but he's more one for getting forward. Attacking wing back as a role, I'm not a big fan of. It does make sense for this card. You'd probably go like wing back balance or something, but he's a really good card. We have Mbappe. I've had people ask about him. He's obviously worth it, right? In the sense that it's Mbappe, it's player of the month. The only thing, like, it's so expensive. If you can get him in, great, because you can use this card for the whole rest of the year. I'm telling you right now, when you're in August, this card is still going to be usable after team of the season, everything. Like, you get this guy, he can be your striker for the whole rest of the year. It's just whether you can afford it. If you can, and you just want to be like a meta rat, yeah, sure, get Mbappe in. He's going to be worth it. Pedri, it's a nice card. 5-star skills. Really like the idea of this sort of centre mid on this game. Especially at the minute in this meta. You know, he's quick, unreal on the ball. He can defend, but going forward, he's just going to be class. Like, he's got the pace, passing, the skill moves, dribbling. In terms of his actual role, probably the centre mid playmaker. It's a shame he doesn't have box to box, but really nice card. Kane, I've been asked about quite a bit. I used him in a champs run, and I finished 14-1. I was really impressed. He's just a complete striker on this game. You know, 4-star, 4-star. He's got decent enough pace. You do need to boost that up with a chem style. Shooting's as good as it gets. His shooting's that good, where even on a 4-star weak foot, it just feels like a 5 anyway. Passing's elite, good on the ball, great physicals, finesse shot plus, first touch plus, which I think is underrated. He's got aerial. He's great. I played him as a advanced forward. Probably should have thought about putting him on poacher, but yeah, he's actually just really good. We have Foden as well. I think he's overpriced, personally, this Foden. If he had like a 5-star, it would make more sense to me. But 4-star, 4-star out on the wing, like, you can get away with it for sure. Like, his stats are unreal, but I just don't think it's worth, man. He gets bullied physically. Like, he is unreal on the ball. He's clinical, he's quick, all that stuff, but I don't know. He's got finesse shot, technical plus, which is nice. Trivela, quick step. You probably want to be playing him as the right winger, inside forward. It's a good card, but I think it's coming in pretty expensive. If you look at this, like, so many 88 rated squads, and yeah, it's not for me, but it is a good card. We have Martinez. It's actually decent enough value. He is only 4-star, 4-star as well, same as Kane and Foden, but need to boost the pace up. His shooting's great. This is just sort of like a... It's sort of like a worse version of Kane, but he's also a bit shorter. He's got the finesse shot, technical. As the advanced forward, you know, he's going to do a good job, and he's reasonable value. You know, not even an 88 required, 287s. It's a good card. We then have Cancelo, one of the better fullbacks in the entire game, in my opinion. Going forward, he's just unreal, man. He's got the 5-star weak foot, so you can play him left back or right back, and it's not going to matter. He's going to give you the Saudi links, insane passing, dribbling. He's just unreal, man. Like, technical, rapid plus, intercept plus, block. He's got it all. He's absolutely got it all. You want him as a wing back, and you are good to go with him. We have Salma. This card's been terrorising me in champs. Only 4-star, 4-star, but it's just the sheer pace mixed with that 96 strength. It's just hard to deal with, man. This is a top card. If you've got, like, the Spanish League females, this one is worth throwing in for sure. Finesse shot, technical, quick step, Trivela. I think Trivela's a really underrated play style as well. But, you know, left wing as the inside forward, or the advanced forward plus as a striker, I think you are good to go. We have this card, Melshi. Looks pretty good. Because you've got that 96 pace or 97 pace, depending on the one you pick. The issue with this is going to be linking in the female French league. I don't think there's too many options. You've obviously got, like, Shakawi at left back. I'm not sure how many others there actually are. There's Diani as well, of course. The card looks really good. Maybe even as a super sub, it could be worth completing. We have Mount, who's a fairly new card. Flashback at his age is crazy, by the way. But 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. As a centre mid, like box to box, it looks on the eye like a very nice card. Some decent play styles. Incisive is nice. Can he play? Yeah, he can play box to box. It's a shame that that's not his plus. I feel like that would have made the most sense. Playmaker plus isn't bad. I wouldn't play this card as a cam, especially when most of you guys are going to have, like, the Zidane and stuff. But he looks okay. He's super cheap as well. We have Kimmich. Really nice. I've not come up against him much. I feel like people just aren't really running these Bundesliga teams. But the card's actually insane. As a right back or a centre mid. Like, you're going to have some joy out of this for sure. Deep line playmaker plus. I think he would excel at that for sure. We have this Illich. 4-star, 4-star. 6'1". He's just going to add like some presence into the midfield. He looks pretty decent. There's some good Serie A options just popping up out of nowhere at the moment. Holding plus or box to box. I would use him as the box to box. I think he actually looks good. We have KDB. He's a great card, but it's just so expensive. I wouldn't recommend. We have Ektike. 4-star, 4-star. Super quick, good physically, unreal on the ball, clinical. 92 short pass for the link up. Got finesse shot, technical, rapid plus, aerial. He actually looks really good. Like, as your advanced forward, I think this guy is he's gonna be making all sorts of runs in behind. I think he could be a real handful. 98 jumping and 99 heading as well. Yeah, he actually looks the full package. We have Isak. I'm looking forward to him getting like an even higher rated card, but he's actually really good. Like, as your starting striker, if you're just starting out on the game, it doesn't get much better than that. Same with Greenwood. He's just sort of a cheap meta card, 5-star weak foot. We have Wirtz. This card's just fodder at this point. And then we have this card. The issue with these is a female centre-back. They're always just going to be really short, unless you're using Renard, of course. So I would stay away from that, sadly. In terms of some of the icons, you know, Jarzinho, so expensive, but he's good. Same with all of these, really. Casillas is personally the best keeper I've seen in this game. So he is one I would recommend having a little look at. Bale, unbelievable. I think he's just so good, whether it's on the wing or striker. You know, he can absolutely do it all. There's Abalai. This is just a perfect centre mid. It really is. Like, you got the 5-star weak foot in there. Crazy all-round stats. You got incisive, tiki-taka plus. Really good. Mateus, he looks nice as well. Quite expensive. But like, as your box-to-box centre mid, can't really ask for much more. Like, his all-round stats are insane. We have Georgie Best. 5-star skills, of course. I feel like him as a cam would be really nice, but again, like, I would never want to replace that Zidane. I would probably play this best at like left wing as the inside forward plus. But he looks really nice, incisive, technical. He's got finesse, quick step. He's good. And then RVP is a new one. Does have that 5-star weak foot, which is nice. You need to boost that pace up a bit, but this card will be really good. He's got finesse shot, which with the 5-star weak foot is always just a handful. He's got first touch as well. Him as the advanced forward, I think you were good to go. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed. If you made it this far, do leave a like. I'll catch you on the next one, and peace.